Hey, hi, hello, welcome to my channel. I'm Chloe, and today's video is going to be a fun one. We are going to be talking about the devil herself once again, Kaitlin Bennett. We are also going to be talking about Kid Cudi and just gender norms in general. I'm sure there is going to be a lot of laughs, but before we get started, please give me a like and subscribe, as it really supports my channel and you'll get to see more of me. And also, before we get into it, I want to make the homophobes and the transphobes kind of mad. I want to show them how I don't like gender norms. So I have a binder on, and I don't shave my armpits, but I love to wear makeup and be super girly, and I like having nails sometimes. Does that make you mad? Does that bother you? Good. Anyway, let's get started. Okay, real quick. Look how cute these are. Feeling the 90s vibes. So Kaitlin Bennett made a video about her feud with Lil Nas on Twitter, and we're gonna react to it. Well, I'm going to react to it. I'm scared.
Liberty Hangout Uncensored. We have this is very fitting for Liberty Hangout Uncensored.
She has a picture of Donald Trump in her background. Unbelievable.
Today, we're gonna talk about Lil Nas X, but it's not what you think. It's not complaining about his music video. It's telling you guys how he threatened to rape my father. And I'm not joking, and you're probably not surprised.
He did not, just to be clear.
Someone like him would do that. He responds and he says, "Yep, and I might f yours."
Just a little bit of the backstory about what the hell is going on. This guy Lil Nas X came out with a new music video no more than 2-3 days ago where he is performing sexual acts on Satan. And then after that video, when that wasn't enough to poke the bear, he starts a sneaker line of Satan shoes that have human blood in them.
So,
what is the way that he's talking?
his response is to threaten to rape my father. And,
Kaitlin.
there's articles out there that are like, "Oh, you provoked him into threatening to rape your dad. What, you're gonna play the victim?" It's like, I was telling Justin this. Go ahead.
And then people like Cassandra Fair.
How many times is she going to throw around such a disgusting word? And there was no trigger warning in the slightest. And that's too much. It's not just a casual word that you can just say like that, especially when these are false accusations.
Banks that were standing up for you and trying to point out, okay, imagine there were people trying to say, oh, that's not a rape threat to say I might f your dad, because, you know, he didn't explicitly say I'm gonna force him. What if it's consensual? Cassandra Fairbanks pointed out, imagine this same situation in any other context. What if he said, I'm gonna F you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna F your sister.
Yeah.
I'm gonna F your daughter.
Yeah.
That would be
yeah.
anyone else would perceive
Well,
that
Justin,
to be a rape threat.
if you ever went
No, because it wasn't.
after the people who went after me, if you personally said, "Oh, you're gonna make that stuff about my wife, I might f your mother or something. I might have sex with."
Yeah, people say that. It's kind of a normal thing to say in banter. Not that it's a good thing, but like, just normal.
Your mom, you would be probably investigated by the FBI because you're a white male and you're straight. And how dare you say that about...
She thinks a straight white male is gonna get convicted? Excuse me, investigated? We all know that's not true.
A woman. So that's the point that Cassandra Fairbanks was making.
Right.
I highly recommend everybody to go read the Gateway Pundits article by Cassandra Fairbanks. Funny. It's funny, and it kind of just lays it all out there. It's just so weird. But just like in the video that we uploaded here yesterday on Case Unsafe Space, on that little section on the site here at Liberty Hangout TV, I spoke for a good 5 minutes explaining how the left, when they want to go after or try to embarrass or try to shame right-wingers, the first thing they think about is sex and just degeneracy. That's the first thing they think about is, I'm going to think about this person in a sexual way, and then I'm going to post it and try to make it seem as if I'm not the one that should be embarrassed, but I'm going to embarrass them by thinking of them in a sexual way. And that's what Cassandra Fairbanks even pointed out is what he's lying about, talking about this whole thing, is exactly what I said in that episode. I highly recommend going and watching that. I talk about revenge porn.
It's like clockwork with these people. You tweet out, I'm blocked by this guy. So he has to tweet about your private parts.
Exactly.
He never said anything about her private parts. He called her shitty pants, cause she pooped herself at a party, allegedly.
That's the weird thing. Of course he's obsessed with what's in my pants. He's obsessed with what's in everybody's pants, of any gender. That's what he's about. That's what
he's a
they are all
disgusting,
about.
perverted freak.
Yes, that's entirely what the left is about. Perverted freaks. I like that. He's a disgusting, perverted freak. That's what they all are. And I know some of you might, they're not all like that, but yeah, okay, they are. I just don't care anymore. I just don't care.
So this is actually the clip that I saw that made me want to make this video. I think this is really funny. But she said, like, everyone on the left, they're just perverted, disgusting freaks or whatever it was. And that everyone on the left is always thinking about sex and they sexualize everyone. So, Kaitlin, I'm a leftist and I'm on the asexual spectrum. I am actually sex repulsed personally and hate when people talk about sex. I hate it. I walk away from the conversation. It makes me nauseous. Explain that. Kaitlin debunked.
To be nuanced about this point, because I feel like he's getting, at least on the internet, and this is an important thing that I have to remind myself of a lot, is if you were to go to the average American person and show them this, they would look away in disgust, in anger, in disbelief. But on the internet, it's super cool. Some other people worth noting that chimed in and was really gung-ho about Lil Nas calling me pants. Kathy Griffin.
She censored shitty in R-A-P-E. You've got to be kidding me.
Which we all know, a failed comedian because she got so much backlash for, another degenerate person was provoked into this, beheading somebody and then agreeing with someone who wants to rape my dad. I'm not shocked, can't say that. A beauty YouTuber named Manny MUA, I think it stands for makeup artist. A dude putting makeup on his face. All right, good, I'll take it.
There were some other drag queens going after you.
Drag queens?
I showed you. There was a guy that was a cross-dresser.
Why? Like, why do you have to use that word? It's not that it's like a dirty word, it's just that, you know, there's a stigma behind that word. And there's not really with drag queens, so why not just say drag queen? Oh yeah, because you're probably homophobic and transphobic, right? Right.
In New York. What's so funny is just a couple weeks ago when we went to the beach to do our street interviews. You guys know that video we did where she was interviewing the real hefty psychologist that didn't know what a woman was. Actually, the thumbnail of her, because she had her giant things just pouring out
her
there.
Boobs. You can say boobs.
Her boobies. YouTube took down the thumbnail for nudity.
Yeah.
But they're going to allow and probably promote this.
Oh, it's probably trending on YouTube.
And they also, and then one of our other videos from the beach, they age restricted.
Yeah.
They age restricted our interviews at the beach. Mm-hmm. Is his music video age restricted?
That would be interesting to find out.
We'll have to find out.
Yeah, well, we're going to look into that to see if it's...
YouTube removes a lot of content that they shouldn't. There's a lot of issues with their AI system that is working on it, and YouTube is really hard to get in contact with, and I've seen them remove several YouTubers' videos and channels and monetization for no reason. Like, there is a news channel and they removed their account. The videos that they were reacting to or responding to or talking about, all of those were still up. And the channel didn't violate a single thing. So I'm not disagreeing there. I don't think that Lil Nas's videos should be taken down. Age restricted, maybe. I personally don't care, but I mean, I'm not a parent, so I don't really think that's my place. So I wouldn't go as far to agree with them there, but maybe their content getting removed for nudity, yeah, that's actually pretty silly, because these are just people on the beach is what it sounds like. But removing for being hate content, that would make sense and absolutely should happen, but it never will.
If it's age restricted. Even Cardi B says, I don't let my children watch my own music videos. You guys shouldn't let your children watch mine either if you don't want them to. Okay, fair enough. And she says, my music is not for kids. Don't let kids listen to it. He specifically said, I'm glad and it's okay that children are watching this. There is a difference between saying, I'm not going to parent your kids. I want to make music and express myself. Keep them away from it. That's not what he's saying. Mm-hmm. He's saying, yes, that's my audience. Yes, it's a...
So that's a lie. He did acknowledge that a lot of children watch or listen to his music, but his music was never written for children, and parents let children listen to it anyway, and that's how it got popular. And that's not on him. And he actually made the same point that Cardi did, but for some reason, Kaitlin is backing Cardi and is mad at Lil Nas. Oh, probably because she's homophobic, right? That's it. So that was it. I hope you enjoyed her video. So Kid Cudi wore a dress on SNL as a Kurt Cobain tribute, and I absolutely love that, as I absolutely love Kurt Cobain, and I have a poster of him in my living room. I love Nirvana. I have Nirvana shirts. He has always just like filled me with warmth. I wish Kurt was still here. So I love this tribute that Kid Cudi did, and I also love Kid Cudi. Pursuit of Happiness is one of my all-time favorite songs, and that song really, I needed it when I first heard it. Okay, so I'm gonna watch this video of him on SNL. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I think he sounds terrible live and I don't want to listen to it anymore. But that dress was beautiful and I want it, actually. It has, well, I put up a picture, or I have one up right now. So you know what it looks like, but it has my favorite colors and flowers, which is just like my favorite things. I want floral everything. I mean, I have a floral couch. I got it from an old lady. I love the dress. He looks great. I love the tribute. But this made conservatives angry. Are we surprised? No. Okay, so I just looked up some Kid Cudi reactions and they are awful, and I wanted to read you some of these titles. Kid Cudi weak as F for wearing dress on SNL, lame, ass, N-word for real. Kid Cudi wears a dress on SNL, face palm, humiliation act. Kid Cudi, humiliation ritual and destruction of strong masculinity. Kid Cudi wears sus dress on stage, sold his soul? Wow, people are so obsessed and weird. Like, why do you care that someone is wearing a dress? Clothes aren't gendered. Gender is a socially constructed concept. You can wear whatever you want. I have clothes from the men's section and the women's section. Does that bother you? Oh, probably not, because women are allowed to be more masculine. Because it's being feminine. That is the issue. The deep-rooted issue. I feel like this is fairly long after reacting to Kaitlin Bennett's video, so I think I'm gonna stop here. Those were just some of the nasty things that people said about Kid Cudi, but they're fools, they're boring, they're stuck, you know, I wouldn't even say in the 1800s, because I think men were allowed to be more feminine then? Yeah, didn't they like wear wigs? So... and makeup? Maybe they have more Neanderthal DNA than the average person. The brain has evolved for reasons, and I don't even know what to say, because I really don't understand why a man wearing a dress bothers anyone. Why would you care? You only care because you've been conditioned into caring and hating things like that. So you're going to call Kid Cudi weak for wearing a dress when really, isn't the person being conditioned the weak one? That's all I have to say on that. I'm gonna leave it there for today. Thank you so much for watching. I've been trying to do some more videos than just one per week. I've had a little bit of help editing as well, so I would say see you next Tuesday, but maybe it'll be before then and maybe it won't. I don't know. I'll see you when I see you. Thank you so much for the support and for watching my channel, and I will see you guys next time.